going on here in a minute. All right, y'all. Me and my dad is here today, early in the morning. We're getting ready to do some EVP work. Well, not EVP, but some little bit of investigation. We're going to be in the dark for a little while. It's getting ready. The sun coming up, so it will be probably within 20 minutes or so. It'll probably be coming up here in a minute, and we're going to try to get some investigation in this morning. We will hear some dogs, chickens is hollering, cars is moving around this morning. So uh, just bear with us a little bit. We're at James's grave, so I got to. Uh, I do have Gizmo out there, a couple cat toys, and I got a K2 over there. I've got a K2 in front of me and a cat toy there, and off to my left will be another cat toy. I did left my speaker at the house by accident for my spirit box, so we can't use the spirit box. The ones on it ain't loud. Hey, Mr. Rogers, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. So I'll turn y'all around. I hate that we're gonna be in the dark for a bit, but we are at James's grave. I do have a flashlight down there. I might use it here in a little bit for myself. There he goes. Look at that. He came on for me. Didn't even ask. Huh. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate you for that. Thank you. Can you cut it off for me? Look, you can tell it's getting, it's trying to weaken down. Well, that's pretty good right off the get-go, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, James. Is that you, James, doing that? If it is, can you cut one of the little cat toys on? Cut the gizmo on for me. Hit him on top of the head. Can you do that for me, please? Y'all, I have got to set Gizmo back up because he is turned over. Give me a few minutes here. All right, that was me, y'all. I had to set Gizmo up. He had fell over backwards. Can you cut that light off for me, James? Or any spirit out here, please? Sorry, it looks like it might try to rain again today. My name is Jonathan. I come in peace. My dad is with me. He's a veteran also. Just want to say thank you for your service. We got out here early this morning before anybody got here. That's really smart. Uh, we can be here for about another few hours. So who all we have in the chat? Just Mr. Rogers coming in this morning. I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Thank you so much. There you go. You can do it. I know you can. Just take your time, work your energy up. You can cut it off for me.
He got his flowers on there.
Yeah, his flyer's still on there. I just want to say I'm sorry I hadn't stopped and got you any flowers yet, but I will bring you some, okay? If that's okay, can you hit one of the little cat toys for me? Y'all, just to show y'all where we're at, we are at James's grave. My thumbnail I put up a while ago. There you go. Thank you. It's still on, y'all, but it is actually uh It's still lit up a little bit, but it's dimmed. Thank you for that. Can you cut it back on bright for me, please? Just got off work. I'm glad I caught you alive. Good to see you. Yeah, it's good to see you too, bud. I'm really appreciate you coming in. I'm glad you had a chance to get by. Hey, Wendy girl, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for being here. If y'all have any questions for any spirits here, just let me know, and I'll try to ask them. I do have a couple other cat toys sitting around, about, and maybe they will go off here in a little while. If there's any spirits out here that wants to talk with us, you can communicate through cat toys. If there's any veterans out here that wants to mess with the cat toys, you can. If you hit them, you will have a pretty little blue, green, red lights come on. Yeah, when we get a little bit more into daylight, I'm going to use my REM pod, so it won't. I don't want to wake up everybody out here. We are at next some houses over there in the background there. Them's our houses. That's the reason why I don't have my big light on right at this moment, because it's actually coming up being in daylight now. See, so he'll be bright here in a little bit and we can see, and I'm just waiting until the spirits wake up a little bit, get them out gallivanting around. But I do have a cat toy over there next to that K2. It's just right behind it a little bit. You should be able to see it when it lights up, if it does. And I got one cat toy right there at that flat stone, just at the corner of it. Once we get some action going on here, I will be panning around over to that.
You got 2 cat balls over here.
Yeah, one right there and one right there.
I ain't got no cat balls.
I got them all in the bag, Daddy. I got all 15 in there. I might be putting them out here in a little bit.
I don't know how many I got. They're in your bag. I ain't got them.
I just said I had them all in my bag. Didn't you hear me?
I think I got one at the house.
So what is everybody doing today? Y'all hanging out, having anything doing this weekend? Hey, thank you.
Come on again.
Thank you. Does that mean you're waking up, buddy? You can cut it off anytime you want to, okay? I do appreciate you for doing that.
I might go sit back in the truck.
Oh, okay, good. Good morning, Wendy. I just got out of the hospital after 4 days gallbladder issue. Oh, really? Well, I hope you're doing better. You've been in my thoughts and prayers. That's for sure. I didn't know you was in the hospital, or I would have been praying for you, but I was praying for you now. Get better. James, can you hit that gizmo dial for me, please? That will be the highlight of our little investigation if you do that. Any spirits around, if you want to come and communicate, come touch these little toys we got out. I can't give you a voice today because I don't have no speaker with me. Once it gets a little bit daylighter, y'all, we will. When this thing starts moving around, we'll set up the uh, REM pod. My dad must have got cold. He went set in the truck. It is kind of chilly out here this morning. I'm gonna say it's probably about 50 degrees, if not 49 this morning. We'll walk around here a little bit too and see what we got going on. Thank you for cutting that light on. Can you please try to work yourself, cut it off for the heavy coat? It's getting close, that's for sure. I'm out here in my short sleeve shirt this morning, but I did put pants on. I didn't come out here in shorts. Had my shorts on and I walked outside and I thought, okay, it's just a little bit too nippy for that. So I went ahead and must have been something I walked past the camera or something. The reason why it went in and out because I hadn't moved the camera. It was trying to focus. Maybe something other walked in front of it. Hey, Wendy, do you feel anything present? Spirits wants you there. Hey, spirits, do you want us here? If you want us here, can you please cut a cat toy on for me? We're not here to hurt you. We're just here to hang out with you, be friends with you. Ain't nothing. The K2's not even doing anything. That right there, that's a new K2 I got on top of that one, on top of James's grave. That over there is the other newest one, the 2023 model that came out in 2023. I didn't bring the old one out because it'll go crazy even though there's no electricity. I don't put a lot of faith in that one I do have. Are still sleeping, laugh out loud. Yeah, they are. They are. They ain't crazy like I am getting up early in the morning, are they? At least the flashlight came on for us a while ago. We didn't even start, hadn't really got here in good time yet, and it actually got started. But we will move around a little bit here in a few minutes. Should have brought them a cup of coffee. They might not like my style of coffee. Like Auntie Mama said the other day, she said, I just like to have just a little bit of coffee with my milk. James, do you have any friends out here that wants to communicate with us? You can invite them over here, please. I'm gonna try to go later tonight to my mom's graveyard, the family cemetery, to record a video later tonight after the Spirit Brothers goes off. Uh, if y'all can, Spirit Brothers will be going live tonight. I can't remember exactly what time. I figure he'll probably pop in a little bit and let us know what time he'll be going live. Uh, they're going to do a talk show this evening. They was going to try to go out this weekend, but he said they decided to stay in, and so they're going to do a talk show and everything. Do you remember us coming here in the past, spirits? You know what? We didn't hurt you then. We won't hurt you now. We're not here to do anything to you. We're not going to cross you over. That is more professional like. So you're safe with me. Hey, May, good morning to you. Appreciate you coming in. And the crows, thank you for coming in. If y'all have any questions, May, just let me know. I will try to ask the spirits that, okay? Maybe you can see the things a little bit better now. There where that light is, that K2 out yonder. I got a cat toy about 3 inches behind it, and I got one right there, right at the corner of that flat stone. Right there, that stone laying right there. There's one at the corner of it, a cat toy. Just as soon as we get something to talk to us through those, I will be going over there with that. I'm gonna go up to the mausoleum there in a little bit and shoot a video there. I'll set the REM pod up over there at the mausoleum. It'll be a little bit active too. James, can you please come over here and touch Gizmo? Cut that light off for me, please. Take your time. You can do it. I know you can. Do you like it when we come to visit you or anybody in the cemetery here? Do y'all need any help? I sure do hope that's somebody walking yonder. There's somebody walking in the cemetery right yonder. I hope it's a real person instead of a spirit. It went going out there yonder. I think it's that old man that walks out here all the time. He looked like he was really hunched over a little bit. I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta get something out of the truck. I'm back, y'all. I'll be setting up the REM pod here in a little bit. Probably scare this dude out of his britches over here. He's out walking in the cemetery. I've got to change batteries in my flashlights and everything. Everything's dead. I didn't even think about because I hadn't used anything in a while. So I just went ahead and put everything in the bag. I thought everything was charged up. Even my big light on my tripod was charged up. I plugged it up. After 2 seconds, it was done green. So that was pretty cool. We're going to be moving from right here in a few minutes. I'm going to try to go. There's the mausoleum that we go to a lot. That's one when you used to go inside and they put a padlock on the doors now. We might end up walking over here in a few minutes, set Gizmo Die up and everything like that. I hope y'all are having a wonderful morning so far, a good weekend ahead of you. Kind of calm out here this morning, quiet. There goes somebody else running and walking. Huh. Somebody's showing out now, coming down that road in that truck. They must be getting ready to mark off some more cemetery plots. They got yellow flags up everywhere, so they might be, especially right there. on that hillside. There's a bunch of little yellow flags right here going down towards the roadway. It's a good area to get yourself in and not be bothered. Yeah, a lot of people come out here and do that. There's a lot of people come here just to talk, because I have been here in the past and there's several cars sitting up there on the first row and a couple old people in there sitting out there talking and stuff like that, just jabbering and stuff. And we're gonna be moving right here in a few minutes anyhow. I guess James is somewhere else talking to somebody, some of his friends probably. I'm still here just waking up. I know how that is. I got up early this morning, called my dad, told him I'll be on my way in a little bit. I text my wife, she's at work, and I told her I'm going to go ahead and uh, go do an early morning show. I was going to do it last night, but it started raining there at the house for a little while. I talked to Dez from the Spirit Brother. I talked to him for way up in the night, waiting on it to quit raining. Wasn't never going to quit, so I just decided to just come out early in the morning. It don't look like they got any rain up here on this end of the earth. I'm gonna go ahead and get our stuff up right from right here, and we're gonna go out a little bit more into the cemetery now, since it's a little bit daylighter and stuff. Can't believe it's November already. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day as long as the rain holds off. Yeah, that's the clouds that we got going on right now. Let's see, where do I want to walk to? No, let's. Huh. Trying to figure out where I want to go, y'all. We hadn't been up here in this older part of the cemetery. Uh, your watch hours, the iPad has been putting it in. It's worked all night. Still going. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, May. Yeah, my watch hours is going down because I hadn't been out doing anything here lately. It's one reason I've been working, and since I got back from the trip. I hadn't done a whole lot. Uh, it's kind of put a hurting on things, but maybe we will get something up here. This is the older part of the cemetery. I don't know how to explain it. This is from early 1900s, late 1800s. They were born mid 1800s and they died like early 19, stuff like that. So there's still some newer cemetery, new graves up here, new headstones, but I don't think. See, there's one was born in 1856 and died 1929. So we are up here in the older part of the cemetery. But the funny thing is, I only found 2 Civil War graves and 3 Civil War graves in this whole big cemetery. So that's pretty interesting. Just trying to figure out where I want to put the cat toys and stuff up at. It already went off before I even got close to it. I hope we can see those from all the way up here. Uh, we will be getting a little bit closer. When you girl, can you see all messages? Mine is on the top messenger, and the wheel and dots are missing for me to change it. Yeah, I see all the messages. Try leaving and coming back. Okay. Yep. Okay, spirits. We are here to communicate with you. Hopefully that you want to talk with me. I've got several toys out here for you to missing Sunday night too. Only one this channel. Only on this channel. Oh really? Huh. Spirits, I come to you in peace. My name is Jonathan. I hadn't been over here before to talk and communicate with y'all. If you want to come by and say hey, and they done scared the daylights out of me again. He's supposed to be in the truck. He's walking right there. And I just turned around and he about made me jump out of my britches. I wanted to put bells on him, chains on him, whistles, everything. I gotta wait till my heart quits jumping down before.
What I do?
You just scared me again.
I don't want to scare you that bad.
Well, next time I'm gonna put chains and bells and whistles and sirens and everything all over top of you. I still expect you to be in the truck. Phew.
I'm gonna come up here and see what you're doing.
I'm just up here. I had that thing there going a while ago, and I checked it, see if it was working. And the time I walked away from it, it started going off again. Get Pop say jingle bell. I'm gonna get him one, that's for sure. I brought some toys for you to play with. It will not hurt you in any way. It's just a little devices that show you that you're here amongst us.
I heard something with a racket coming out of it. And James' tombstone, I don't know what it was. Didn't seem nothing here.
I had to buy me another battery for my truck the other day, y'all. When was it? Saturday?
I think it was.
I believe it was Saturday. I had run all the way to town to the auto store to pick up a battery. I don't know if the spirits that day we was up here that night when they was messing around with my truck, you remember dash lights coming on and off and everything. I don't know if that had any type of effect on draining my battery down. But maybe it had some kind of thing. Daddy, I got that REM pod sitting right there. Don't get too close to it and go off. Have you had any visitors here last week or so? I don't think it's too early for them, do you? They might be in bed sleep. Yeah, like I said earlier, y'all, we will be hearing some dogs and stuff like that. A lot of cars up here on this main road right here beside of us. They probably wasn't nothing coming through here until we got here, and then everybody and his brother starts moving around. There's a lot of dew out here this morning. Feet's a little wet. You can touch the little black box that I have sirens. You can touch a little black box that I have sitting there on the little concrete ledge. It will not hurt you. It will make a loud sound, but it will kind of scare me more than it will you. And I know you'll be laughing if you set it off. Have you had any visitors to this past week? That sounds like a fire truck there.
I know.
That is a fire truck. It's got that long end pitch on it. You get the keys out there? Is my window down? Is my window down?
Yeah. Well, you had them out. I'm not sick at all.
Y'all have any questions for these set of spirits over here? I done about run out of ideas talking. Get somebody to say something. We'll probably be on here at about another hour. Get a 2-hour video in here, and I will be going to my family cemetery and shoot a video there. Possibility about a 30 or 45-minute video. Have to put up and give me some little bit more extra content there. I don't have my spirit box out here, y'all. Can you tell us your name? If I say a few of these names around here, can you please set one of these toys off for me? I prefer the gizmo die. Mary, are you out here with us? Walter Mason, are you out here? Alice Armfield. Can you communicate with me through that little black box? Has anybody ever come out and talked to y'all before like this? I Tell you what, Daddy. Let's go hop in the truck, run down to that bottom end down yonder, where the ashes goes in little urns and little urn holders. Let's go down there and see if we can get a spot down there. 'Cause if so, that will be another good little area.
It looks it's gonna rain.
It might hold off by the time we get down there. I might try to pull out the spirit box and see if it'll be loud enough to hear. I might have to hold it up against the camera here. Y'all, this is the inverted torch. This is the second one I've seen that's on this stone. Inverted torch. Uh, we ain't got no level place out here, y'all. The other one is right down yonder on that stone. I will walk by there and see it. I didn't know this one was here. Just so happened to walk up here. And the other one is right down there next to that Civil War grave. I'm gonna finish up down yonder at the where they put the ashes at, and then little urns and that little box thing. I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna end up down there at the very bottom where the big mausoleum where they slide the uh, coffins in from the outside, on the outside of the thing, and it's just a big old hole. I mean, a big old building like, and they just slide them in from outside. I don't know what you would call it, but I'll show you what I'm talking about when I get down there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna gather up my equipment. That was me. Y'all made that noise. That thing is a little bit loud. I gotta figure out what I can put on it to calm the noise down. See, there's the other side of the inverted torch. That's the second one I've seen the whole time I've been in the cemeteries. I'm getting ready to walk over here to this other one on my way to the truck. Here's a badge. Woodsman of the World. That's some type of a club that they was in, I guess. I don't know a whole lot about that, but I hadn't done any type of so-called research, I would say. I'm gonna take you over here to show you this other inverted torch sign.
I'm going on down the truck.
All right, I'll be over in a minute. I hadn't seen these little stones. It's amazing what you see when you're out just gallivanting around, ain't it? I didn't know it had a little sidewalk all the way around this little family plot. Be nice if I had sidewalks all the way in here, every which way. That would be pretty cool. But this is the older part, so it ain't going to be like that. And I think I've lost. that other one with the torch on it. That might be the only one I've seen then. I could have sworn it was right around here on this section. Cause I never walked up that far. You don't think they moved it on me, do you? That is far out, y'all. Huh. Evidently they did. That's crazy. I was right here is the cemetery that we normally do. Also, I put that cat toy in that little cross. And it's a Civil War grave also. You know, y'all remember this? I put the cat toy in that little cross right there. And it normally would go off. And that stone is just right here. I could have sworn it is. So I've never been up that far investigating. That is so far out. Huh. I'm gonna go hop in the truck right quick, y'all. I'll put y'all on the dash so you will see when we get down there. I'll get you back out and put you back up on the tripod. Good morning, Lisa. Good evening to you. Just popping in. You leave my thumbprint. I am off to bed. Have a great day. You have a good night, Lisa. Thank you so much for coming in. Y'all, she is an amazing person. If you can, please go check out her channel. She made a little video the other day and sung me a happy birthday. Made a little birthday video for me. That was really something else. I enjoyed that. I watched it 2 or 3 times. And like I said, she is one of the amazing people that you'll get a lot of interesting stuff out of her channel. She does do crochet and knit and stuff like that. So, you know my feelings about all that stuff. I like watching things like that. So she is one of the amazing people that I've come across and things. Thank you so much, Lisa, for doing that. I gotta get my pockets unloaded here before I won't break nothing or bend anything. So y'all just bear with me until I get you down there. Yeah, that's good, Wendy girl. You won't be disappointed because I can't catch her live that many times because our time differences, but I did catch some of it last night for a bit.
No one thing, it's cold.
It ain't that cold now. I got warmed up.
I ain't got warmed up yet.
Dad, you're 175 years old. You gonna be cold. I try my best to. Hey, Lazy Acres, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. We're gonna head down here to the other part of the cemetery. Thank you for coming in into my life. Hey, that's no problem. If I catch you live, you can guarantee I'm gonna be there for 30, 45, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 minutes. Lisa says hi to you, Pops.
Okay.
My feet is like icicles just
Mine is.
because of all the dew.
Mine's like that.
Getting better. Oh, okay. I'm off to bed. I am so sleepy. Okay, you have your good night, Lisa. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. It got warmer here in eastern North Carolina yesterday. Yeah, it got pretty warm here too. It looked like it was this morning, cloudy. It actually rained some, and now that's just my seatbelt. I don't put my seatbelt on since I'm riding here in the cemetery. I really don't see the point in it, but I'm just wondering if there's anybody living in that house right yonder.
I don't want it. Too close to the cemetery.
No, ain't that
You know, them
close.
houses are haunted across here. Gotta be.
My feet is the only thing that's cold on me. That's because I got all that dew all over my feet. My feet's wet.
My feet is.
All right, hang on with me just for a few minutes, y'all. Let me get everything situated. I don't know if they live in that house or not. They ain't got no curtains on. I don't think I'll be living in no house with no curtains on the windows.
You ain't got them at the house.
I got shades up, blinds.
Well, they might have shades.
Baby, I can see all the way through their house yonder.
There's a vehicle sitting right yonder.
Well, that don't mean
Looks
nothing.
like. And again, it don't.
They don't mean anything. That could be a house, family member died, and that's where they just parked their vehicles at. People are a little bit crazy nowadays.
I've got a lot of flowers out there in that one. One are up yonder in the big part.
Well, they don't have no families up there in that big part. I appreciate you, Lazy Acres, coming in. I really do. Thank you so much for popping in. This is the bottom half of the cemetery. I've never been down here. I mean, I have, but not done any investigation. Give me Gizmo in that that thing up there. Yeah. Got the burpees after and took me some drop pop. All right, y'all. This is the place where they put the urns in at when they get cremated. I'm not going too close to them to read off the names or nothing like that, but I will call out maybe some last names just to see if we can get anything to communicate with us. All right, can you please come over here and say hey to us, y'all? There's three of them right here. There was letting up there on the end. I remember somebody took the back of it off and took one of the urns out, and they left a little cover down. So I don't know if that was meant to be done like that or somebody come up here and mess with them. But you got to have a lot for doggone sure. If you want something to happen to you, that'd be a good way to do it. If you know what I mean. Veteran Navy. This is a U.S. Navy veteran right here. April of last year when he passed away. Huh. Anybody that wants to communicate with us today, you can. We're not here to hurt you. We are here just to say hey. Thank you for your service over there. I might try to bring our little gadget up here. You can tell us your story one day, if you don't mind. Can you hit that little gizmo on top of the head up there? It will not hurt you. It will just I don't know if this is actually where they put the urns in there or not. It might be. It could be just putting a plaque up on the wall, and but I would say there it got to be something there. They wouldn't just put the name up on a plaque like that. You can come and communicate. I got a flashlight up on top. You can cut it on if you want. But y'all, it's a lot of graves in this cemetery. It's packed full down here. There's rows after rows. I hadn't been down in this section probably about a year or two. I don't really like to do a lot of the newer graves for family reasons and stuff like that. When we go to the older cemeteries, I don't really mind them as bad just because of there's not that many family members around that has anything to do with those. I don't guess Gizmo ever gonna go off at this cemetery. I'll end up moving it in a minute anyway, because we're gonna go down there. That is the one I was telling y'all about, the big gold building type deal. It's just a concrete slab, and they open them big boxes up, the big blocks, slide the coffin in, and then the casket, and then they will block it back up, and they put the name of the person that's in that hole. They got them like that down there in that cemetery at the Purple Cemetery. Back, they got the building back up into the ground, and the only thing you can see is the front where they slide in at and out and stuff. We'll walk down there to that one here in a minute. Walk all the way around it. I'll set the rim pot up there behind there because I think there's some names on the back side of that place too. You haven't seen one of those? Yeah, I will show you in a second. There's another cemetery that I want to go to, one in Salisbury. Uh, I want to go down there. No, not Salisbury. Yeah, there's one in Salisbury, and I think there's one in Albemarle that I want to go down to. I'll have to get William to take me down to Albemarle and meet in person. Oh, I hadn't been to that but one time, and it was, like I said, about last year, about this time not last year, but year before last, when me and Dad and MJC Paranormal, we walked this whole cemetery that night. We stopped at every single grave out here looking. We was here for about 3.5, 4 hours that night, looking at all these graves. We was walking. My camera actually died on me, and I just put it in the truck and took off walking. And he filmed the whole time we was out here. I'm gonna go get Gizmo and walk down yonder, y'all. All right. We are up in town. I don't normally give out my location where I'm at, but this is what we call the big cemetery. Uh, only reason I don't give out where I'm at is because people come and have and mess up these places. But I'm just up in town up here. They just got done planting one right yonder. They putting in a headstone back here on this one. Yeah, I'm just up in town, right above where I live at, and everything. All right, let me turn you around for a minute. Uh, I'm gonna walk around this one probably here in a few minutes just to see if there's anybody in the back side of it or it's just one sided. I gotta catch my breath. That's a little bit of a walk from my truck to here, but I do want to say thanks to everybody for coming in and hanging out with us, and we're gonna, let's see, there's 2 Pucketts here, a Jenkins and a Money and a Robertsons. Huh. That one is a Mason, and the Udden is a Mason too, like the wife, Masons of the Wives or something other. Got another U.S. Army veteran. So that's pretty cool. We do have a couple people walking around here. So trees are budding out there. That's some old, I think that's a holly tree, I believe. Them things hurt you if you get in one of those. Them things poke you to death. Yeah, I think it's a double-sided. They can put 2 on each side. Yeah, it's 2, but they ain't got nothing back here. Just only very few of them inside there on the front side. I don't know where that dude went with that dog. There he is. Pretty wild. So y'all, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in, hanging out with me. Thank you so much. We're gonna go to this other cemetery at a church that is really, really rough. I want to shoot a video there to put up. I want to use the GhostTube app to run the video and everything like that, and that one should be going up later tonight and everything. So I really hadn't been there in probably about, I don't know, probably about a year or 2 now at least, and it's a little rough cemetery. It's not being taken care of that good. Stones just fell over, holes all in the ground everywhere, sunken graves. They buried in there all which way. It's just they hadn't really took care of it, and there's like 2 churches there or something other, and I guess they use the same graveyard. I guess, I don't know, but it is really awful way that looks. So we're going to be going there. I won't be giving out the name of the thing, but I will be doing that here in a little bit. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all so much for being here. And I'm going to go probably, let's see, Wednesday we might go to Daniel Boone's parents' grave during the day and do another little investigation there. And there is people living in that house, Daddy. So that man's going to it. So thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you, May, for being here. Wendy, Mr. Rogers, thank you so much. Lazy Acres Homestead, I appreciate you, buddy, also for coming in. I hope y'all had a little bit of fun this morning. I don't think we got a whole lot this morning. Flashlight went off a couple of times there for me, and I got to go get James a little bunch of flowers too and bring back one day. We come up here, and I'll take a picture and post it. And I put some new flowers up there, and different things like that. So thank each every one of you. Appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful, blessed weekend, and be looking for another video probably tonight or first thing early in the morning. And I will see y'all tomorrow evening on 9 o'clock show. Thank y'all so much. Bye bye, everybody. Have a good one.